Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a decorating video. As you can tell by looking at the title of this video, we are going to get ready and decorate this house for Christmas. Some of you may feel like it's too early. Some of you may have already been decorated by now. We have got to get ours done because our family tradition is decorate by Thanksgiving Day, because Thanksgiving Day kicks off Christmas for me and my family. It's been that way since I was a little girl growing up. We always had Thanksgiving at our house. My grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins would always come to our house and we would have Thanksgiving. Our tree would be up by then and we would eat all my mom's Falstaff Christmas dishes. And so that's what I have carried that tradition on in our family since Jason and I married. By Thanksgiving Day, the tree has to be up at the very least, and we usually get the Christmas dishes out. Mom gave them to me and we switch out, and that's what we eat on for the rest of the year. So we got to get it done today because we will be out of town Thanksgiving week or right before Thanksgiving, and it's gonna be too much to do to get ready to go out of town and get the house decorated. So I'm gonna do it now or it won't be done at all. So I'm gonna take you through the process. I already have my door done, and then we will get the tree up, the dining room done, the mantle, and then you know what that means when your tree goes up, Judy the elf comes back. So we will see if she comes back tonight. And then I think that's everything. I am going to put you on speed up mode so you don't have to drag it out and be bored. And then I'm going to turn the sound off and do a voiceover from here out because we're gonna put some Christmas music on when we decorate and I don't wanna get copyrighted. So we're gonna do that, and then I will just show you some overall pictures of the after of what it looks like when we're done at the end, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing is the mantle. I tackle that first. I got everything off of the mantle itself and out of that niche above the mantle where a TV is supposed to go. I hate that niche. And everything off of the hearth. So we decided to have an impromptu indoor snowball fight, and then it was like Easter egg hunt trying to find where they all went. But we got the little 2 Christmas trees that have lights in them up there. There is an outlet. I kept my little metal barn up there. And then I ended up in the end keeping the thankful, grateful, blessed sign up there just because I really don't have anything up there that I like. So I went ahead and put the garland on the mantle and the stocking holder since they're heavy, and the garland will cover part of those partially. And then I started in with these little picks from different things of different types of greenery and pine cones that I stick in with it. And also the silver dollar eucalyptus garland that I have as well. I just like to add a lot more different variety of greenery picks and pine cones and different things so that it's not just your typical cylindrical shaped greenery garland and it's kind of boring. I like for there to be texture and movement and depth and color and interest, and it's still not exactly like what I want, but this will just have to do for now. And at this time I could not find where I had put the fairy lights. We have a ton of fairy lights left over from my mother and father-in-law's 50th wedding anniversary that we did last year. And so I saved them, and because I knew I wanted to use them in the mantle and other places, and I could not find them, but I do find them later. So just getting the mantle set up right now, putting the different pine cones here and there, different greeneries, pine needles, all kinds of things just to make it look a little more interesting. And then in a few minutes, we will get the stockings hung. What do you guys do if you have one of those niche or however you say it, things above your fireplace? Do you have one of those where a TV is supposed to go? If you do, and you do not put your TV there, what do you put in it on a day-to-day basis or for holidays? Can you comment down below? Because I need help. I absolutely hate that thing. I don't know what to do with it. It's too far back to reach an outlet. I have to get Jason to climb on a ladder and lean way in there to even reach the outlet that's in the back. It's a pain. I don't like it. So, and then if you're going to do what I'm doing here, don't forget to add some little extra greenery on the parts that hang down on the sides. You don't want it just on the top. So that looks kind of okay. And then as the season goes along, I will see things here and there and have to come back. I added these indoor snowballs because Bailey suggested it. I don't know that I'm going to keep them there all season long, but I put it there just because she suggested it. And then down on the hearth, I have these grapevine Christmas trees that my uncle gave to me, and they have like snow on them, and then some other little trees as well. And then on the end table, we just put a candle and some coasters and a little bit of greenery. I always let the kids hang the stockings, and we put willows right in the middle since it's the only gray one, to kind of break up the color. And then I finally found the fairy lights. So we put one strand on the left and another strand on the right, and they are just plain warm. Poor Willow, she does not understand what's going on. This is going to be her first Christmas with us. It's technically her second Christmas, but she was only about 8 weeks old last year, so she doesn't know anything about all of this. So this should be fun. So yeah, it looks much better, I think, with the fairy lights. And then we're going to move to the dining room and put the garland around the window. And that light fixture in the dining room, I absolutely hate that light fixture. It was here when we bought the house. I don't like it. It is too big for the room. It is not my style. I just cannot find anything that I like. And then we got to fix the coffee bar. So we're going to put my hot cocoa sign on the wall. And then we have a little sign that says, I just want to drink hot cocoa and watch Christmas movies. Put it in there. And a little Rae Dunn set. This set has 3 containers that sit on that little tray that I just pushed back. And they all say like different names for Santa. I think Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, things like that. Some coffee stirrers in one, candy canes in one. And then we got to unpack the Christmas dishes, the false craft Christmas dishes. These are what I grew up eating Thanksgiving dinner on that Mom passed to me. I think she gave some to me and some to my sister. And there's my Rae Dunn pie plate. And then this cookie jar I found on clearance after Christmas last year. And I bought it because it's Rae Dunn. But it kind of bothers me that Claus's has an apostrophe S. It should just be an apostrophe. That's the grammar. Silently correcting Rae Dunn's grammar. And then we got to unpack the rest of the dishes, the saucers and the mugs and the popcorn buckets and the iced tea goblets with the holly leaves on them and all of those things. Poor Willow just does not understand what is going on. Got to clean up all the packing stuff. And then all of this stuff has to get run through the dishwasher. Even though I wash it before I pack it away, it's just something about it being packed away in an attic. I cannot just unwrap it and eat on it. I've got to run it back through a dishwasher again. So got all these mugs that I like. And that also means I have to unpack my cabinets of the everyday dishes to make all that fit. And see, this is why we have it on silent, because the TV was on this kind of stuff all day long. Then we're going to put a table runner underneath the TV to kind of match. And then we have to open the Christmas tree. We bought a new one this year because I have been wanting one that has the little LED lights and that you can program the different settings for the lights, whether they flash or twinkle or fade in and out or just stay steady. And we finally found one at a really good price, a really good deal. And so I had to kind of figure out how to put it together. And then this section right here that we're putting in is actually not the bottom section, which we figured out finally and moved it. But that's the next to the bottom section. And Willow, look at her. She just does not know what this is. Poor baby. But it was very easy to set up. The branches just fall open like that, and you can fluff them out. And this one, when you input the next section, it automatically connects the strands of lights. So there's no finding the end of the plug and plugging it into the section below it or anything like that. It's just when you snap it into the pole, the lights automatically connect. And this light setting, we are not keeping it on. It's giving me a headache. So we finally figured out a different setting. But just for the time being, I was just making sure all of the lights were working before I put all of the decorations on it. So after we get it all fluffed out and the lights are working, first comes the beads. And I cannot for the life of me find the rest of my red beads. I know I have more red beads than that, and I don't know what happened to them. And then I put in the black and white buffalo check ribbon, but I really didn't like it. It needs to be a bigger, wider ribbon. So it did end up, you'll see at the end, switching that out. I finally found some at Walmart that I liked, and I came home and switched it out. So the kids really enjoy decorating. We have a lot of ornaments that are special. I don't really do a themed Christmas tree each year, like where they're all snowflakes or they're all Santas or it's a Grinch tree or however. Those are so adorable, and if you do those, I would love to see it. But these are just ornaments that are special. They're sentimental. There are some ornaments on there that belong to my great-grandparents. There are ornaments from, my first Christmas, from my parents. There are ornaments that I've made when I was a little girl, some that my children have made, and some that we've bought on vacations. Willow, which she's heard leave it a whole lot so far already. So that's how I ended up with the niche. And then the little telephone table, I moved over there, and I did end up putting a pillow there on the seat as well. And that's what it looks like from upstairs before I switched the ribbon out on the tree. And look at Willow. And then that's the new ribbon that I switched it out for, so which I like it better. And that's the light setting that we decided on. We just like it simple, farmhouse looking, country. Who is that? Do I spy someone in the tree? Well, hello, Judy. And then this is how the coffee bar ended up once I got my Falstaff mugs washed and hung up, and the Rae Dunn things all with the candy canes and the syrup and the coffee stirrers in there. I think it turned out cute. In that Merry Christmas box I got on clearance as a gift set at Walmart last year. I filled it with K-cups for this year. And then we got this little tiny tree at Hobby Lobby on clearance for 60% off. And I got some little ornaments that I had and hung on it and put some fairy lights in it. And then that little tree collar, I found at the dollar spot at Target. And then I just used those same chargers I had in the fall with my red regular dishes for the plate and a black cloth napkin and the Falstaff plates, Christmas plates on top. And that's how the dining room turned out. Thank you for watching. I'm curious to know, what are some of your traditions as well? Comment down below and let us know so we can all share. Happy holidays.